Welcome back to my channel. Now, it has been a minute since I posted a video, but we're going into the winter time, and now all of the craziness, we've been so busy building stores, I wanted to get back onto the YouTube chain. Now, I'm gonna be doing a video that will explain what I plan to do with this channel, all of the great things that are coming up in the new year, but for now, today's video is going to be mostly about 5 things that you can add to your store to take the most advantage of Black Friday coming up. Now, we work with a lot of app providers, and there's a lot of really great apps out there. But I thought it would be super helpful to dial it into just 5 apps that you can install right away that take almost no time, that it will dramatically increase your customer experience. So let's jump into those apps. The first app I want to talk about is Route. Customer journey is nowhere near over once the customer hits the checkout button. In fact, the time between the customer orders a confirmation and receiving their package can be the deciding factor on how a customer feels about your store. That can be a little scary, especially when most of the time is spent out of your control and in the hands of the postal service. Route guarantees a smooth journey from you to your customer by offering advanced tracking and premium insurance, so both you and your customers have the peace of mind knowing that your package is getting where it's intended to. All right, the second piece you want to make sure that you're doing is you're collecting your clients' email addresses. Now, if you're giving away something free in order to capture their emails, that's a great strategy. If you're just taking the orders that you're receiving and also asking them if you can remarket back to them, that's also another good strategy. But the most important thing to do is you must be collecting those email accounts. The money is in the email list. Your store can go down, you can change businesses, but as long as you have that email list of loyal customers, you're always going to have a backup. That leads me to our third item. Now, making sure that you have a good backup of your store is incredibly important. Now, with all of this move to SaaS software where people are putting everything in the cloud, people generally think, oh, Google, Shopify, they're huge companies. My data is safe. I don't need to worry about it. But that's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about is the intellectual property and the time that you've put into creating your content, because there is no backup that stops you from going and deleting something. If you have something only in one place, it's not a backup. Even if it's on a redundant server, it's only one copy. You need to have multiple copies. Now, certain situations that can come up is maybe you bring on a staff member and you've been training them and accidentally they click on the wrong button and delete your whole catalog. Shopify is not going to have a backup for that, but Rewind is. The cost of a software that allows you to back up your intellectual property is minuscule compared to the time and energy it took for you to create that. So if you're going to do one thing on this list, let's install that backup. All right, number 4. Now, if you're expecting a huge amount of people to visit your website for Black Friday, you have a big email marketing campaign going out, you really want to see where these people are coming from. And the best tool that I can recommend to do this is ThoughtMetric. Now, ThoughtMetric is marketing attribution for your online stores. Now, every online stores has now become multi-touch point, which means a customer is going to have a look at your presence on Facebook, they're going to have a look at your presence on Instagram, they're going to do their research and they're going to Google you. So there are going to be a number of ways that they're coming into your store. How are you supposed to decide where you should put your marketing dollars if they're coming from all of these different places? Well, ThoughtMetric helps solve that problem. ThoughtMetric allows you to look at their dashboard and quickly understand your customer journey. So then when you are shaping your future of your customers and where you're going to be spending your money, you have concrete data results on where to find it. Think of it as taking big data and making it easily accessible. You don't have to hire a data analytics person in order to find out where your customers came from. You can just simply go into the dashboard, have a look at the customer journeys, and make intelligent decisions on where you're going to be spending your money. All right, number 5, spending your money. Now, number 5, people nowadays are spending more and more money online, but their paychecks aren't going any farther. This is where SEZZLE comes in. Now, SEZZLE allows people to buy your product on a couple easy payments by putting on a layaway. SEZZLE will pay you directly, and you won't have to worry about collecting any of the money. So SEZZLE will do all of the collection, make sure that the easy payments come off of the client's credit cards, so it's very easy for them to make those purchases, especially around the holidays when they have extra money that they weren't expecting to spend and they need to spread it out over a couple of paychecks. SEZZLE is a key component for this. A lot of people nowadays don't have a lot of extra income at the end of their paycheck, but they may have $30 or $40. They can get their products now before the big Christmas rush, and they can split out the payments over the next couple of months. SEZZLE is an amazing tool for this. All right, finally, the last one, which is the sixth one. I gave you guys a little bit of a bonus, and that is to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I know, a little bit of self-promotion here, but subscribing to my YouTube channel will make sure that you get all of the updates that are coming out from Shopify, new handy tips, and ways that you can make your online store a better experience for everyone. All right, that's everything for me today. I hope you guys have a great one, and we will catch you in the next one.